Hey Scorpio, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for August 22nd, 2023. This is for Scorpio. Let's see what's going on, Scorpio. Last shuffle. All right. All right. So we have travel and we have fragmented energy. You may be like confused about where you're headed. Okay, like man, before it's and on a very mundane level as well. Before you go anywhere, you may be like, did I take out the trash? Did I do da 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 da? Did I move this or that? Did I pack enough of this? There's a lot going on in the mind. Yeah, is my home secure? You may not feel like your home is safe. There's a need for you to be to lock your home up, especially if you're traveling. And don't tell people where you're going. They're almost telling you to lie to people. You know, will you be home? Yep. Um, they're almost telling you to lie to people. It's for a right. It's for a good cause. You may not be a liar per se, because they're not showing that you're like, oh, you know, Scorpio is the biggest compulsive. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they're saying, mm-mm, don't tell the truth. Tell the truth that makes you feel comfortable. Like they're almost speaking of like your paranoia pays off. Um, so you have Seven of Swords, Four of Wands, Ace of Swords. Your paranoia pays off here. You need to tell people the truth you want them to know about your home situation, especially if you're going somewhere or traveling quickly. Um, Tell them, man, they're showing deceive people with about your home. So it's like, you know what, Justice here, Magician, Four of Wands, and King of Cups. Oh, my cameras are linked directly to the police station in my house. Like, I don't know, whatever you got to say to, because they're showing thievery with the home. If your home has been like broken into or things are missing, the truth will be revealed. That's something they want to say too. Like if you've been dealing with that already, the truth is going to be revealed. With this travel energy, though, they're speaking about you may regret something about your home, leaving it. I'm not saying leaving it either. I'm saying it's almost like you may regret not thinking about it, or not thinking about your home, or there's something about that, like you may regret neglecting your home or something here. They're saying fudge the truth a little bit. That's another part. Fragmented energy with the Hermit and Eight of Swords. You're torn. There's an energy of being torn, of keeping things to yourself, because you really are paranoid about your household and such. Who do you tell? Who do you say anything to? They're speaking of telling people the truth you want them to know, so that you can secure your home and keep it safe. So still the same energy with this fragmented part. It's like you may be torn. You may not know which direction to go into. You may be like, yeah, I want to tell someone what's going on with me. I want them to know where I'm going. But you're handling a lot by yourself because you don't trust anyone. They want you to stop panicking. First off, I have to be honest. Stop panicking, first of all. Um, Stop overthinking things. It's simple. They're almost saying it's very simple, right? It's oh gosh. They're saying that if you whatever it is that you don't pack or something like that, you'll find on the way. That if you're especially if you're traveling with someone else, they care about you and they've prepared for you or thought of you. You will be able to get what you want. And they're also saying that it's simple, not necessarily pack light, but you only need a few key things, kind of thing, in order for things to work out. Especially if you have to leave in a rush. It's like you may already be overly prepared because of your paranoia to begin with. And they're saying to stop worrying. Status quo with the King of Pentacles and King of Wands. So many kings. You're going through, there's a cycle where everyone's being quite selfish around you, and and their looks are deceiving. Don't trust every single person that comes up to you just because they look good, or they're they look like they're well put together. You can't trust that, right? Wow, this is interesting. I'm sorry, this is like blowing my mind because they're kind of throwing out that you can't trust people, and it's like they're saying stop worrying, but at the same time you can't trust anybody. Like, I'm like, what in the heck is going on? Okay, loss with the Ace of Cups and the Magician. Something may happen, or may have happened in the past. They're almost speaking of like something in the past, right? You may have lost out an opportunity to rekindle something with someone, or to move forward with someone, or move on from someone in the past. The loss here is that you may not have any control over the situation. You may feel as though you have no control over the situation. You've come a long way, I will say that. From feeling as though you've been emotionally manipulated to someone who is now well balanced and their home is finally coming into a beautiful balance. They're showing you've come a long way. What you've lost is a new opportunity to like be manipulated. I mean, basically point blank period. Someone is like not being honest with you here, and the honesty energy is seriously coming from this. Like this status quo is, it seems as though the, someone is presenting themselves as having it under control, having their life under control. They're balling out of control. They've got all this money, or they look good, right? And their look is deceiving completely. This person, I can't say they're deceptive, but they're not as well put together or calm, cool, and collected as they appear. They are plagued with so much negative thinking as well. They're not being honest. It will be very obvious the more that you communicate with this person or with the people around you. The more you communicate with people, period, you're gonna see stuff about them that they try to hide, or they're like, oh, I'm so well off. I've got on my this or that, and I'm smelling like this or that, and I'm driving this or that, and they're not anywhere near. They may even be fraudulent in some way, like they're showing energy of fraud or something. Don't trust people based on what they look like or what they're presenting to you. They're showing that you could be taken for a ride on that. Like oh yeah, I want to, even if it's love, this person ain't, they're not presenting themselves well. There's some sort of fraud or some sort of deception that will be revealed more and more the more that someone gets comfortable with you. Mm, that's what I'm like, what in the heck is this? But that's what they've got here. You could be dealing with an Aries very, very strongly. We have Virgo. Um, we have every sign here except for Aquarius and Gemini. So they really don't want you to overthink this. They want you to weigh out everything. Although the justice, I mean, Libra is an overthinking energy too. But they're saying listen to your heart on that. Trust your intuition. Trust your heart when you're dealing with people. Because someone is not being completely, fully honest with you. You could be a Libra Scorpio cusp, or a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp, if you're not dealing with those signs or these signs in general that we spoke of besides Aquarius and Gemini. These signs are in your chart. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.